Now I'm asking you, how would you operate this? Would you maybe try to do this first? Or just add 8 to 2 to the power of 2? It's kind of impossible if you don't know the hierarchy of the math, or at least the order of the operations. So now I will explain you how you can operate things like that. And trust me when I say it's pretty easy. We will leave this on the side. First of all, we have to do the operations inside of a parenthesis. And now I've seen I haven't put a parenthesis on my operation, so I will add it with nobody noticing. For us, a parenthesis is a way of saying what's the most important part of an operation. Second of all, we have to take into account exponents. Exponents work almost as parentheses. Then we have multiplications and divisions, and then we have adding and subtracting. Some people try to remember it with the word PEMDAS, which I wouldn't recommend because you would have to think of PEMDAS every time you want to do an operation. I would instead internalize these operations, I mean the hierarchy. Now that we know this, we can start operating this example I wrote. First of all, parentheses. 2 minus 7 equals minus 5, and we will write the exact same thing on the other part. Note that this x means multiplication. I am not writing a dot because some people still use x's. Now that we don't have any parentheses, we have to operate the exponents. So we will go with this 2 to the power of 2. Minus 5 times 8 plus 4 divided by 2. And now we go to the next step. 3. Multiplication and division. Minus 5 times 8 equals minus 40 plus 4 divided by 2 equals 2. And now that we have no multiplication and division, we can add or subtract our result, which leaves us minus 38. What happens if we, for example, have minus 3 to the power of 2? Now, checking the list, we have to do the parentheses. There's nothing on the parentheses. Okay. Next, exponents. We have to do minus 3, it's on a parenthesis, times minus 3, equal to 9. Be careful, do not make a mistake with this. This is not the same as that. Here we have a parenthesis, and here we don't. So, we first have to do 3 to the power of 2. This minus doesn't go inside of the exponent. This is the same as minus 3 times 3. Because, although we don't have a parenthesis right here, if they don't tell us specifically to take the power on the sign, we will not do it. This leaves us the number minus 9, which is not equal to 9. Why is this? Why? It's so confusing. No, it's not. 5 to the power of 2 is 5 times 5. Minus 3 to the power of 3, this 3 goes with the 3. So we have minus 3 times 3 times 3. If they had told us the exponent went with the minus, they should have wrote it this way. And now this means minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3, which is minus 27. In this case, as the power is not even, it's odd, they result in the exact same thing. But we will talk about it in another video. Okay, so we will start with our parentheses. We will write the exact same thing on the spots we touch nothing. 21 divided by 7 times this parenthesis. 7 times 2 plus 1, 3, minus 1 to the power of 3. This equals to square root of 2 plus 21 divided by 7 times 3, 21, minus 1 to the power of 3. We have no parentheses left, so now we go with the exponents. Also, you know that the square root of 2 is the same as 2 to the power of 1/2. If you didn't know this, you could watch one of my videos where I explain it, talking about roots and radicals. Plus 21 divided by 21 minus 1 to the power of 3, 1. Okay, so we write 1. Now, 2 to the power of 1 divided by 2, it's an irrational number, and we can't operate it more, so we will leave it this way. This is equal to 2 to the power of 1/2 plus this over here, 1 minus 1. This is equal to 1 minus 1, 0. 2 to the power of 1/2, which is square root of 2. And that some people may know that is 1.41, blah 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 blah. There's no need to get all the decimals. No need, and it's impossible. So that's it, guys. You just must learn some math.